What springs to mind when you hear the phrase Essex Girl?
Stop being so aggressive, Bobby. You do need to calm down, darling,
What,
right?
up against someone like you, babe? If I went into a thesaurus and looked up aggressive, there'd be a picture of Gemma Collins.
Never even read a thesaurus, darling.
Darling, I've just told you what a thesaurus is.
Is it the only way is Essex, or do you think Essex Girl, definition, an outdated sexist put-down, which should be banished from the national lexicon forever? Well, one definition of Essex Girl has now been removed from a leading dictionary, the Oxford Learners' Dictionary, used to teach English abroad, after a campaign led by the author Syd Moore, she of the Essex Girls' Liberation Front.
Essex Girl, noun. British, humorous, disapproving. A name used especially in jokes to refer to a type of young woman who is not intelligent, dresses badly, talks in a loud and ugly way, and is very willing to have sex. There you go. So that is the Oxford Learners' definition. I mean, I've been writing about the Essex stereotype for quite a long time. I grew up in Southend during the 80s and 90s, and so I'm blonde as well. So I definitely experienced the stereotype then. And really, when I came back to the area after being away at university in different places, I was absolutely astonished when I started teaching at the local college to find out that when some of my students, when they were going for interviews at universities or for employers, the interviewers would often open their files when they're having the interview. And I guess they thought this would have been an icebreaker, but they'd say something like, "Oh, so you're an Essex girl, are you?" And this always puts the person who they're talking to on the back foot, the girl who they're talking to, because we all know what the stereotype of the Essex girl is. What do? Do you go, yes, I am, and sort of laugh and try and sort of palm it off? But if you do that, you're confirming the stereotype, which, as I've just read you, is either, promiscuous, talking in a loud and ugly way, and not intelligent. So if you're doing that, you're trying to get into this university, and it looks like you are confirming this terrible stereotype. However, if you say, actually, I find that quite offensive, then the interview will put you down as a bit of trouble.
Did the term, though, Essex Girl, in some ways put Essex on the map?
Oh, there is so much more to Essex than the stereotype. No, I don't think it did. I think it was, it came out of the Simon Heffer in the Telegraph in 1990, coined the term Essex man, and it was kind of quite a patronising term at the time, but it was used to explain the Conservative swing in Basildon. So, and then Essex Girl has allegedly come out of that. But my mum and quite a few of my other older friends have said that the stereotype of the Essex Girl was around a long time before that anyway. There are lots and lots of women and girls in Essex, and Essex is an incredibly diverse county now.
Why do you think the term stuck?
I think it's stuck because obviously it's a very sexist term, and it's a way of sort of slapping down women who tend to deviate from the norms of approved behaviour. I guess as well that we had Towie, who did resurrect it in some way, but I haven't got anything against Towie at all. I think there's room for them in all of this. It goes back to what I was saying about diversity. Again, Essex is very diverse. We have lots of different people here.
The term is out of the Oxford Advanced Learners' Dictionary, but it is still in the Oxford Dictionary.
Yes, it is at the moment. Watch this space. It's a start. We need to sort of kiss the Essex girl goodbye, I think, the stereotype. And this is one way of easing her out the door.
And that was Syd Moore of the Essex Girls' Liberation Front, which I suppose might have to think about changing its name.